All right, well, we saw temps back in the teens today, but after today, let's say goodbye to them because over the next couple of days, it looks like we won't get anywhere near that 10-degree mark. It looks like we will be below zero for most of that time period. But let's talk about what's going to be happening with our weather conditions other than just temperatures. As you'll look right behind me, this is our watches and warnings graphic. Alger County, Marquette County, even Northern Home County and going into the Keweenaw Peninsula, Keweenaw County, a blizzard warning is in effect for you. This is going to be from 1 a.m. tonight until 10 p.m. going into Saturday evening, and we'll be looking out for some very low visibilities, and we'll talk about a little bit later here in the show what a blizzard warning really means. But let's go ahead and talk about the other advisories that we do have in effect. Northern Schoolcraft County, go over into Baraga County, Southern Houghton County, and into Ontonagon County. You are under a winter weather advisory, and that's going to be for the same time period, 1 a.m. tonight until 10 p.m. tomorrow evening. Not going to see quite as breezy conditions as what they'll see in the blizzard areas, but farther south, well, we won't see as much snow there, so for that reason, temperatures are going to drop a little more for us, and that wind is going to have a little more of an impact, and that is a wind chill advisory. Southern Schoolcraft County, go over here into Delta County, Menominee County, here into portions of Dixie for our road conditions. Here's a look at your satellite and radar composite. Looks like a lot of the snow is beginning to push its way farther to the south here into the lower peninsula. For us here across the UP, yes, we are starting to die down on our snow that is falling in or falling from this disturbance, but now with that cool air coming in over Lake Superior and then frozen Lake Superior, we're going to see more of that lake effect snow continue on throughout the night, and even as we head closer to Saturday and maybe even for early portion of Saturday night before all of that dies off, getting closer to Sunday. I know it's Valentine's Day. We want to get out and really enjoy ourselves, but it looks like tomorrow is not going to be the day to do that. Let's take a look at our current conditions. Yes, mild relatively speaking out there at 12 degrees, west-southwest winds at 10 miles per hour, seeing more of that southerly component still in play, but as we head into the rest of the night and also for us tomorrow, we'll see that northwesterly component come back to the region. And for our current temperatures across the state, 12 degrees in Marquette, farther off towards the west at 15 degrees in Ontonagon, 16 in Ironwood. Farther to the south, Florence in the middle teens, also in Menominee. Houghton, you're at 16. And for us off to the east, lower teens into Munising and in Escanaba. And for us in Ishpeming, we are at 12. A look at your current winds coming in from that southwesterly direction in Marquette at 8, 12 over into Munising and at 13 in Escanaba. But starting to see more of that change the farther west you go. Already at 17 just from the due west in Ironwood and Houghton. 23 miles per hour coming in from the northwest and starting to drag that cool air back into the region, but mostly teens across the UP, and even as you go farther south in the state, 20s in Grand Rapids and in Flint. And here a look at your current wind chills at 1 below in Ironwood and at 1 below in Marquette. Those are really going to drop as we head into tomorrow afternoon, so really get ready for that and have everything ready that you need to go outside and prepare yourself for the elements. Blizzard conditions heading into late tonight and also as we go into a Saturday as that blustery, snowy, and frigid weather continue for us. And we'll be remaining well below average as we get closer to a Sunday. And even as we go into the next work week, temps not going to warm up that much for us. Maybe more the lower teens, but even that is well below our average for this time of the year. So I was telling you, what is a blizzard really? Well, a blizzard has to have a few components to it. Sustained winds for at least 35 miles per hour, or even frequent gusts with that. Falling or blowing snow, and so that doesn't mean that you have to have an accumulation amount with a blizzard. All you have to do is have that snow in place where it can just blow anywhere across the air. Visibility is reduced to about 1/4 of a mile, which we will see as we head throughout the night and also tomorrow. And how long does this have to happen for? Well, it has to happen for at least 3 hours straight, and that will happen for us. So make sure that you do stay warm and watch out for that blowing snow, which will reduce visibilities. But we are going to see some accumulations with this disturbance, especially as you get closer to the Lake Superior shoreline, looking out for around 3 to 6 inches in that blue shaded area. Farther south, only going to see about 1 to 3 all the way through Sunday. Here's the system. It pushes its way farther to the south, but the Arctic blast is pushing its way in, and heading into Saturday, the area of low pressure will be farther off to our south, getting closer to, it looks right around Buffalo. But for us, farther north and west, Not going to have any impacts from that per se, but we will see that cool air on the backside, which will start to give us more of those lake effect snow showers. Here's a look at your futurecast model. Yes, we are going to see the lake effect snow continuing on for us and the blizzard conditions as well. Winds could be as high as 45 miles per hour, and those will be gusts. So definitely make sure that you do prepare yourself if you're heading outside. Wind chills are going to be closer to right around 15, maybe 20 degrees below zero in those advisory areas. And for us, as we go into portions of Monday, maybe even getting closer to Tuesday, looking out for another disturbance to bring us another chance of snow. For tonight, we'll drop down to -5 lake effect snow, northwest winds at 15 to 25 miles per hour. But by tomorrow, they pick up even more, 25 to 35 miles per hour as the blizzard continues for some of us. -1 for your high in Lawrence, 2 degrees in Crystal Falls, and at 2 in Iron Mountain, while at 1 below here in Marquette. And guess what? Those are early morning temperatures. We'll drop down to closer to -5 as we head into the afternoon and the evening. And as we go ahead and take a look at your 7-day forecast, Valentine's Day, very, very cold. -1 for your high here in Marquette. Topping off at 5 on Sunday with a slight chance of some scattered snow showers. Monday, President's Day, back to 13, but more cold air on the way as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday.